Hey guys, so this is the get ready with me to go to court, and this happened on Wednesday, but because the case is still an ongoing case, I can't really speak on the actual case. But this was me getting ready. I had to be there at 12:30. In my head, I thought I was gonna be there for an hour and a half max. Little did I know I was gonna be there until like 4:30, and I did not know that I was going to be put in front of the judge and the jury. I had no time to prepare for that. I honestly walked in there thinking that I was just going to go in there and watch some videos that I needed to go over. But that wasn't the case. So then I had to go back on Thursday and be there at 10:30. I did dress a little more professional because I wanted to be taken serious, especially because I feel like a lot of people don't speak up when things like this happen. Throughout the whole case, I feel like my mental was at its lowest, and I like to believe that I'm a very strong-minded person, but this case took a toll on me heavy. I've been dealing with it for a month, almost a month and a half. It took away from my graduation, it took away from my birthday, it took away from my summer, it took away from just being very present with Nathaniel because of my migraine. I had a really bad migraine last week, and it was horrible, and I do not wish that on anybody. And on Thursday, when I walked out of there and I knew that I didn't have to go back to, the courtroom in general, aside from like knowing what's going to happen next, I felt all the emotions. I got a panic attack and I was crying, and I'll share, more of that when I can. But at this point, I'm just relieved that it's almost over. This is one of the things that I want to put to the side because I feel like it took so much from me mentally. And like I said, I am a strong believer that I am a very strong-minded person. But I don't know why it just put me in another situation, But this experience was different. Not something that I wanted to go through. But, I never take anything for granted. I believe that everything happens for a reason. And if I was meant to go through this, to spread awareness or like tell people my story, because as minimal as it may seem, some people go through stuff and we don't even realize it because they're so afraid to speak up. But I'm glad that it's almost over, and yeah, I will be sharing my experience with you guys when I can. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me getting ready to go to court, and I hope it's the last video that I have to make of me getting ready to go to court, because I am so over this little situation.